Hi there guys, and welcome to another edition of Extremely Cocky's War Review. Let's get the war log up. I can't remember what the last one I did was. I think it was scorpions, so it's going to be wild turkeys, so pretty sure. So this is one we lost. We lost 76-82. The highest 3 stars they got against us was on Studley Hungwell base number 7, and the highest 3 stars we got against them, as you can see the issue, was all the way down here on base number 11, which was Becky. So I mean, we 3-starred everything below, but normally we do 3-star the TH9s, and you can't leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 TH9s un-3-starred, because what happens is you lose. So let's go ahead and look at Becky's replay. So Becky's doing a bulk standard go wipe. He's drawn out the clan castle with 1 hog. Sorry, I was a bit slow on that. We're just going to let the poison do its thing. Now, even a maxed poison isn't going to take out a dragon in its entirety, but it will considerably weaken it. So you can see the dragon there is down to about half its original energy, and it seemed to be being poisoned about 5 miles from where the poison ran out. So we've called the dragon into the corner, and a distraction with the golem allows the wizards to be able to take the rest of that dragon out, and shouldn't take too long. Come on dragon, there we go. So the other golem came in down the bottom. We've got a rage spell, and the wall breakers are going to go all the way to the town hall on that rage, so that was really good there. And the peckers almost got distracted, but eventually got into the centre, so that was good funneling there, Becky. So we've got the king and the queen coming around one side with a couple of peckers taking all of the heat, wizards behind clearing up, and the same on the left hand side with the golems, which is allowing these 2 wizards in the centre to take out the town hall with no issues at all. The queen's finally come into the centre. She's going to start clearing some of these defences that are still targeting the pecker and the kings. It was quite handy, obviously, that 2 sets of troops went around either side, making things a bit quicker. So you can see the king has used his ability, but he's still got some health, and obviously the queen has just used her cloak now. And a fantastic 3 stars from Becky. Well done, Becky. So I'm just going to click this because I find it so irritating. There you go, done. So the next highest 3 stars was Aaron, Funk Boy. So let's have a look at Aaron's attack. So Aaron is also doing a go wipe, but with a couple of witches chucked in. So where's he coming from? Here he comes. So we've got a wide spread of golems. Obviously we've got quite a few buildings there as distraction. Just a quick note, you saw how there were a line of buildings there. To ensure a good funnel, what I like to do is leave the centre building. That way your heroes and your pecker are going to go directly for that centre building, and if the wizards left and right have taken out the collectors in time, what will happen is the king and the queen and the peckers will then go for the next nearest item, whatever that will be. In this instance it's going to be whatever's behind the wall. So yeah, leave the middle item for your heroes and your kill squad, and in that way they'll just walk forward to exactly where you want them to be. We've got our first heal spell down, just to cover the troops while they take out the clan castle troops, and we've got a rage to speed that up. And you see those wall breakers came in there, and they've very handily used the rage and opened up the entire base for him. The King's used his ability there, so he's marching fast. We've got a couple of we've got a Golem and a Golemite stuck, which is a bit of a hassle, but as we know, it's 3 stars. It's not an issue. Could have been. Queen's just used her cloak, and the skeletons have just finished her off. However, we've still got plenty of wizards. We've got a P.E.K.K.A, we've got a full health golem, and these golems at the bottom have eventually broken through, so they will now attract the attention of the Tesla and the cannon pretty much all the way to the very end until something comes to kill it. And you see these wizards just clearing up around the outside. I didn't see if he did it this time, but Aaron normally likes to leave a couple of wizards right to the end, and normally that proves really useful. As you can see, those golems are still taking the heat from, well, the cannon's gone now, but from that Tesla, and yeah, fantastic 3 stars there from Aaron. So let's have a look to see who got Clash of Clans most heroic, which yeah, it was Gemma. Gemma seems to get most heroic every time. I'm not jealous, Gemma, you know, obviously. So Gemma's going to take out one of the air defence, which only leaves 2 air defence, so I'm assuming she's going to come in at the top here now to come directly at those air defence, which is what she's done. Taking out those wider buildings means those dragons are going to more or less come into the top here, into these 2 boxes, which is exactly where we want them. Just a quick tip for any of you TH8s who do Dragon Splash. What you can do now, because they've changed the Earthquake spell now takes 25% damage off of any building the first time you use it. Now the second, the third and the fourth take out less percent each time. However, 25% of any building is a really large amount. So what you can do now, because it was very difficult with the blowers added to be able to Dragon Splash a maxed Town Hall 8. So what you can do now, instead of using 3 lightnings on an air defence, what you can do is you can Earthquake it to begin with, which takes out 25%. Then you can do 2 lightning spells, which will now then take out the air defence, allowing you to be able to then take an extra spell. And obviously if you're Dragon Splashing, you want a rage. So just a little tip for you guys. Now I've got a mini account as well. I've just kicked off Earthquake, having discovered this little gem, and so as soon as that's done I shall bring you some videos of that, but I'm 6 days out, I'm afraid. So all the defences are gone. It was quite a successful Dragon Splash. We'll just make them fly a little bit faster for cleanup, and that poor old King's going to get burnt alive. There he goes. And we've just got some corners to contend with, and done. And a fantastic 3 stars by Gem. I just happened to note as well when I was doing that the most heroic defense was Pablo. So this is actually my mini TH8, and Pablo has only just gone to TH8, as you'll see from his defenses. So I'm being hogged now. This clan 3-starred everything, everything up until base. I think he was number 7. They 3-starred everything up till 7, except Pablo, and they did actually do a Dragon Splash, a Hog attack, a ground attack. Now my base this base is actually set up specifically for ground attacks. As you can see, it's a trap base. I really wasn't expecting it to withstand dragon splashes and or hogs, so it was quite a relief to see that it withstood hog attacks. So he hasn't done anything wrong as far as I can tell so far. I might have split the hogs a little bit more evenly between those defences instead of having one large group like that, but you know, it's not, you know, this is a basic TH8, so it's not a bad strategy at all. But as you can see, ba-boom, bacon. At TH8 you can only have one set of double big bombs, but if you are a TH8 who doesn't have a set of double big bombs, this attack would have worked. Now, as you saw, he didn't deal with the clan castle, which is, you know, you always deal with the clan castle if you're hogging, because you know, they just get burnt. But as it was, just prior to being burnt, they stumbled across the double big bombs, so that was what was actually saved the day there. But yeah, great defence, Pablo, well done. Let's have a look. Who can we do? Simran. Okay, Simran is new, and he's extremely switched on in terms of strategy. Now, as you can see by all of our first attacks, it was drop 3, so he probably isn't going against a TH9, but let's have a look. So, base 13. But he's new to the clan, so I'm going to show his attack anyway. Okay, it was a TH9, but I don't think there are any expos, are there? No, there aren't. So this is a fantastic go white base, basically. Everything's plonked in the middle. So let's go and have a look at how it panned out for him. Okay, so we've got golems coming in the top. There is 0 distraction on this side, so everything's just going to walk forward, so a great place to start. And we've got a couple of wall breakers there. There's a rage, so with a bit of luck, those wall breakers, and yes they did, so they've got us right the way through to the centre. Now, I don't ever recommend just dumping all your wall breakers. I see people doing it all the time, and it is a really bad way to go. In this instance it worked, but there's no need for it, you know. So you can see the golems there are very handily taking out all of the double big bombs, and no doubt getting some of the spring traps. We've got plenty of wizards and skeletons running forward as well, protecting those wizards and witches at the back. You see we've got a couple of vowels in there, which are, again, people don't use vowels very much, and you know, I'm included in that group, but as I always like to say, every troop has its purpose, and in this instance a vowel, being that everything is just grouped in the middle, is you know, a really good choice. And vowels aren't as stupid as all the other female characters. Probably shouldn't say that, should I? I've said it. Oh well. But the Queen and the Pecker, they just love a wander. Val, not so much. She just gets stuck in. So obviously we've just got a few walls to break through. The golem's still soaking up all of the heat from the cannon there, so this witch shouldn't take too long for the witch to get it, and eventually the barbs and skellies break through. So we've just got a wizard tower to contend with, and hopefully this golem will get stuck on the wall, taking all the heat from the wizard tower, while the while the queen just marches up and takes them out, and that's what happened. So even though there weren't any expos, it was still a great strategy for the base in hand. Well done, Simran, and welcome to the clan. So that brings us to the end of another war review. But I would just like to take a quick moment to, I'll do a much more extended version next time, but we have just merged with a clan. So we have literally just doubled our clan size, if not more. So we now have 43 people in the clan, as opposed to about 23, and there are still 2 or 3 other to come, and some of our second accounts moved out. So from here on in, our wars are going to be a lot bigger, and hopefully better, and it will help us reach level 10 much quicker. We are, as you can see, 4 wars, or well, with this amount of people in, we're probably 3 wars from becoming a level 8 clan, and up until now we've been doing 20-man wars, and I've yet to see another 20-man clan with as many wins as us, or as higher clan level as us. So we have done well. Pat on the back to us. But I'd just like to say a huge welcome and thank you to Yellow Army, who took a leap of faith, I guess. We discovered them, we liked them, and we asked them to join, and they had literally just hit level 5, which obviously is a big deal, and for them to up sticks and come to our clan, it must have been a big decision for them, and one I commend them on. So welcome, guys, and the next clan war will be much larger. So yeah, I will bring you the next war as soon as it finishes, and as always, thanks for tuning in. Cheers, guys.